Per fare la pizza devi metterci anche il po', oltre alla farina, mozzarella.
So what are Chef Beanster, what do we have here?
A piece of bread.
A piece of bread. So what are we going to be making?
Pizza.
Yeah, let's get this thing started. We're going to show quick, easy steps how we make our homemade pizza. My boy had to roll his sleeves up because we're doing something important. We're going to spread our dough out. So not only did we add a little flour so it can be a little crispier, which makes sense because you put flour when you fry other foods, so it would make it crispy. You're right, but we also found the pizza roller, so that's a very
It looks red when I do that.
okay. So what I'm doing right now is microwaving some garlic and herb butter so that the pizza crust can have a little more flavor once we're done.
It's ready.
So we circled it as best as we could and kind of left the edges a little more cupped. Time to
Pour the butter.
evenly. Go ahead. You got it. And we'll spread it out. We need a baster type thing, or you know. This is what we have for now. So just evenly spread it. Spread this evenly. Here, you can take over, Chef Bean. You're doing a great job. Okay. So what we don't want to do is set the house on fire. We're not trying to make the s'mores episode again, which kind of just happened. Gonna replate this or repan this and try it again. So I wasn't about to tussle with the pizza dough, so it did flip over, but hey look, the crust is the crust. The bottom of the crust will have the flavor. So about 8 minutes, we're gonna pre-bake it. All right, so here's a very quick update. So we were supposed to pre-bake the dough for about 8 minutes. Guess what? The song I was listening to, which is Fortunate by Maxwell, 4 minutes exactly. So we listened to that twice while I made the bacon, which I just realized, oh my gosh, I probably shouldn't have cooked it all the way because it's gonna bake in the oven. We're gonna have a little bit of burnt bacon, but we like bacon anyways. Bino just came back. He did abandon me for a little bit, but he came back at the perfect timing. So everything's gonna go well. I already know it. Let's get this. Okay, so here's our wonderful pizza, fresh out the oven. It's a bit hot and it was still doughy over here. It's a bit stiff. I may bake it at a lower temperature next time. That was a bit really hot. I put it on 400 degrees. So we're gonna try to flatten it and we're gonna put our toppings on. All right, we're gonna put our sauce.
Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
I like tomato sauce.
All right, tomato and basil.
Tomato and basil.
That's what flavor we have.
That's the
Then we're gonna
flavor.
spread it out. A quick tip is we don't want to spread and smear the cheese. We sprinkle it evenly. Teaching moment. So Bino wants a lot of pepperonis. I prefer not. So I'm saying, okay, you can do your side and I'll do mine. So I'm thinking we're going to split it like this, which way is this? Horizontal or vertical? Well, the straight up and down would be vertical. Is vertical. However, Chef Bean would like to split it like this. So this is clearly his side, horizontally. Oh, well, that looks like horizontally, where it's the long way. Turns out Bino does not want too much. Chef Bean doesn't want too many pepperonis, so now it's pretty even. But guess what? We're still adding bacon. I turned it down a whole lot to like 200 because I was a little bit frightened. Frightened means scared or nervous or uncomfortable. So now it's in here at a much lower temperature. We're going to let it bake for about, I'll say 8 to 10 minutes. We'll see when it gets crispy or just a bit golden. See you in a few. So I'm gonna turn the heat back up a little bit. So I went from 400 to 200. So I'm gonna go in the middle, which is 300. 2, 3, 4, just so I can get a little bit more brownness because the time is almost up and it's not browning a little bit how I need it. So yeah. Also, don't forget, it's wise to just go ahead and clean up while you're cooking. Actually, they meant exactly what they said. So I did go ahead and put it back on 400, and now we're getting somewhere. So about to take it out. Okay, so I wasn't going to show y'all, but what's done in the dark always comes to the light. You heard the timer. I put it in a little longer, so it is a little bit brown. But actually, this is what I wanted. So, chill. It's looking like we made a real deal pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. Pizza.
Pizza.
You do want to let it chill before getting too cutty because it's hot, so it can lift. You know, want to let it settle and that. This pepperoni looks good. Beano snuck off again. This is my side. Put a little Parmesan. And a little bit crushed red pepper. Chuck E. Cheese up in this book. One more time. So I'm not quite sure if this is done all the way, but I don't want to burn it anymore, and you know, it's done enough. Shoot, and I'm greedy, so I bit some, and it's delicious. Look here, we're not doing this over and over. I just think this is what it's gonna be. It's good enough. We eat sushi. If you don't know, kids, sushi is raw fish. Okay, it's raw fishies. And so I'm gonna eat this. Next time I probably just cook the crust longer before putting the toppings, but this is absolutely gorgeous and it's delicious.